Hey guys, it's MaizeMan112, and what I'm going to bring you guys today is a quick run through of the update that just came out for the Xbox this weekend. It was very extensive, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. First thing I want to go ahead and say is next week I will be starting my Mondays with MaizeMan again, so if you guys have some questions, make sure you guys send them to me, leave it in the comment section below, hit me up on Twitter, any of those following, and I will go ahead and answer that. Let's go ahead and jump right into it now. The first thing we're going to go ahead and look at are the new features and also the new improvements that they're bringing to it. The big one out of this is that now their live streaming will be capable for public matches. This used to be something that was only allowed for people who were playing the league matches. I wonder if more people are going to go ahead and utilize this because no one was really doing it before. Another cool thing that they added was now that you can actually see the player card, what they are in the league matches. When you go ahead and scroll over, you used to just see their level and their prestige. Now you can also see where they were at in Season 1 of the league side of things. A couple things they also did were they added 2 new things into your combat record, a combat summary and a medals. So this is kind of pretty cool. With the combat summary, what they do is they give you your headshots and a couple of your highest accolades that you've achieved so far, how many nuclear killers you had, stuff like that. And also the medals, it gives you a cumulative total showing you how many medals you've got, so you can kind of brag with your friends. Another thing they did was they lowered the HUD threshold to show you that you're at lower damage, which means just basically that your HUD's going to disappear or kind of have, where it has that opacity where you can kind of see through it a little bit sooner than it did before. I'm interested to see if this is anything that anybody will even notice, because I haven't noticed that being an issue at all. So let's go ahead and jump into a couple of the issues they have addressed, and this is super extensive. I mean, this list is probably about 25 to 30 different items that they went and addressed, and I'm going to leave a link down below of the article that I'm reading where I'm getting this all off of, and it's pretty cool that they were able to go ahead and find all this stuff before a lot of us have even had any kind of issues with it. So let's go ahead and run down and give you guys some the quick points here for you guys. First thing that they did was the headshot sound on the kill cam had been fixed. Before, you guys noticed that the headshot sound was a little bit messed up. Actually, this weekend when I was playing, it seemed like that's all you heard was the headshot sound. You didn't hear anything else, but I had some connection problems all weekend long. Moving on to the next thing is that the stocks on the SMGs, it used to be if you ran stocks on the SMGs that you actually moved faster while aiming down your sight than you did without it, and they've gone ahead and changed that so it's both, they are equal now. I wonder if we're going to see less people using the SMGs now, because it seems like this update was geared towards allowing people to use more guns than just the SMGs. What they did also was with your shotgun. The shotgun, your crosshairs were actually showing up red even though your enemy was out of your range. They changed this so it would only be red if they are inside the range. And they also fixed where the bullets wouldn't fly straight immediately. Some of you guys heard this called the wanted bullets, or the matrix type bullets where they would kind of curve. They changed this. I haven't noticed any kind of difference with my bullets seeming like they're on target or anything like that. Let me know if you guys see anything down below about that. Another thing they did was they did 2 improvements to the turrets. One, turrets were having false positives where they were kind of turning and shooting at something when it wasn't there, and it was very choppy, so they went and made this smoother as well. The bots, if you guys play any kind of your combat training or anything like that, you guys know that the paths that these bots take are stupid a lot of the time, and it's just it's hard to get a good idea of a realistic gameplay playing the bots, but they improved the tracks that they took. So I'm wondering if this is going to make this a little bit better viable option to learn and to go ahead and train on, like a lot of people have used it. Also, there was a black box glitch that you used to have where you could get multiple ones of these. I haven't seen anybody using that, but I don't know a lot of people who use the black box anyways. A couple new issues that I did notice yesterday, or really this weekend playing, was that the Hellstorm missile, when you go to call that in, it would just show you your little iPad template type thing or a tablet, and you couldn't see where you were going. It was doing the same thing for the lightning strike as well. And another thing that I had a buddy who had a problem with, he runs the trophy systems a lot. He threw a trophy system out, it got destroyed, but he continued to get points for this for the entirety of the rest of the match. And I hope they go ahead and address that as well, because he got like 500 points from a trophy system that he didn't even have anymore. So let's go ahead, and the big question is, well, what have they changed that's really going to affect me with the gameplay balancing, score streaks, guns, perks, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into that really quick for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the score streaks. The first thing is the death machine. Yes, they increased the range that you'll get 3 hit kills. No more getting all those hit markers. I know a lot of people feel like the death machine kills them right away, but every time I've used it, I don't really like the Death Machine just because of how slow you freaking move with it. The Dragonfire, they have increased the Dragonfire health, so it's not as easy to shoot down, and they've also reduced the gun spread, so it's a little bit more like shooting lasers, and it's a viable option now, because before I did not like the Dragonfire. It just felt like you were out of your your soldier's feet, and I did not like it. The AGR, they increased the ground speed because it was slow as shit, but they also reduced the machine gun damage. I don't know about that. With the Warthog, they reduced the missile delay, and the Lodestar, they also reduced the missile speed, but they also reduced the radius of the explosives. I wonder if that's going to make, you're going to see a big difference with that or not. And also with the Swarm, the respawn delay has increased, which basically just means you're going to get less swarm drones per swarm than you would have before. So let's go ahead and jump into the perks. With the perks, they only changed one thing, and that was with Hardwire. Players with Hardwire are now completely unaffected by any kind of EMP grenades. It seems like more and more people are using these EMP grenades, especially if your team runs sentry guns or guardians. Moving on to the equipment, the only thing they got boosted was the trophy system, and they increased the range of that. With the SMGs, with all SMGs, they reduced the range with the silencers. I thought that it was almost an overpowered combination to have the silencers on these, especially if you go ahead and threw Ghost on there as well. I'm glad that they did that. And this is a big thing that they did here, was they went ahead and tried to buff all of the assault rifles to make them better guns to be used in the game. I'm not going to go through all of them, but basically they, reduced the select fire on the fail. A lot of people were complaining that was overpowered, and they also increased the hip spread on the fail. But besides that, a lot of the other guns, they increased them to make them, better guns. Let me know if you guys like that, because I really do not run a lot of assault rifles. I am an SMG guy at this point in time. They don't have the kill power that I need. With the LMGs, all the aim down sights, time in has been delayed. So when you go to shoot down, when you go to aim down your sights, it's not going to take as long. The LMGs are too slow for me, especially in this fast-paced game. With the shotguns, the SMR 1216, they slightly increased the short-range damage. It wasn't consistent enough to be able to use it, and that's my problem with the shotguns, is the consistency. It seems like certain times you're getting the one-shot kills, and other times you need 3 hits before they're finally down. And also with the pistol, they increased the medium-range damage. To me, the Executioner is a worthless gun. I hate playing gun game because I get stuck on it. And no, I did not forget, for that 250 subscriber little thank you guys I did. I was going to give away a $20 gift card or a 1,600 point gift card to the winner. And the winner is actually going to be, it's me, Danny Rodriguez. I hope I'm saying that way, because that's exactly what it looks like. And go ahead and check your inbox, and I'll be sending the code to you. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Spotlight, bitches. Today, go ahead and look at my new series. It's Minecraft with MaizeMan. Make sure you guys check that one out as well.